Ladies and gentlemen, I don't normally do this, but I have to ask a favor for you. Today is a call to action, so let's just skip all the hodgepodge and get straight into it. For those of you who don't know, Donald Trump, January 6th, soon to be a day of reckoning. We can hope and pray to the gods, ladies and gentlemen. Take a look. See you in Washington, D.C. on January 6th. Don't miss it. Information to follow. Now, I was talking about a call to action, ladies and gentlemen. And what am I talking about exactly? First, I want to get into this. So, for those of you who haven't seen the players, the actual patriots in the United States Senate, we have a few here: Rick Scott, Rand Paul, Marsha Blackburn, Ted Cruz, Mike Lee, and Ron Johnson. These are all people who pushed back against the coronavirus stimulus. Of course, a pork-filled bill that was an absolute travesty to the American people. And again, guys, what we're going to be doing here, and I'm really hoping, for those of you who don't know, we need at least one player in the game who's willing to state that what happened in terms of the election, there were some irregularities. Now, given YouTube's terms of service, I was not allowed to actually state that it would change whether or not Donald Trump won. But with that said, ladies and gentlemen, let's get right into it. I am going to be contacting live right here with you my representative in Florida. Now, I haven't called this specific number. Most likely, I'm just going to end up getting an answering machine. But again, ladies and gentlemen, I want you to go to contactsenators.com, find your respective state, and contact your representative and let him know that they have a chance to go down in history. Do they want to die as just another senator, just another this, just another that? Or do they want to go down as a living legend? As somebody who actually stood up against the establishment and fought for the will of the people. So with that said, guys, here's my phone number right here. This is for Rick Scott, 202-224-5274. So let's just do it, guys. Here we go. 202-224-5274. Let's get into it. Washington, D.C., ladies and gentlemen. See what we can do. Just a little phone call, guys. That's all I'm asking. Call your senator. Call your house. Call whoever. Call whoever you need to call. Get in contact with them.
Thank you for calling the Washington, D.C. office of Senator Rick Scott from Florida. Our normal business hours are Monday through Friday, 8:30 a.m. to 6 p.m. Although we are open, we are continuing to operate under a reduced staff. Therefore, if you are receiving this message within those hours, please leave a message and your call will be forwarded to the proper personnel. If you would like to leave a legislative opinion for Senator Scott, please leave those details after the tone, including the zip code in Florida you are calling from. We do apologize for missing your call, and thank you for your comments. Have a great day.
Hello there. My name is Lucius Coal. I am from and I just wanted to thank Rick Scott actually for voting nay on the recent corona stimulus bill. And quite frankly, I'm hoping he can take another step up in terms of his patriotic duties and actually contest what is going on in terms of the current election with Donald Trump. Rick Scott has a pivotal moment in not only his career, but the faith of the American people, where he can actually not just be just another senator, not just another great governor of Florida, but to die a legend by actually going out there and contesting the states in terms of Wisconsin, Pennsylvania, Georgia, as well as others that had some irregularities and simply did not follow the rule of law in terms of the constitutional duty of states to actually have the legislature be used in terms of changing voting laws. The will of the people must be respected. And Rick Scott has a pivotal duty to not only himself, but to every American who wants a free and fair republic. Again, please do your civic duty, and you will die a living legend forever in the lore of history in America. Thank you for your service. Have a wonderful day. God bless the USA. All right, guys. So again, simple call. And again, some of these people, especially in terms of the establishment types, you have to be able to go in terms of a way of, I don't know, just appealing to them. rage and all that other stuff. It can work, but at the end of the day, this stuff happens all the time. You need to be going to their basic morals, their foundations, their principles, and their carnal aspirations as well. Power. Absolute power corrupts absolutely, and power is contagious. Once you have a piece of it, you never want to let it go. So go to their lower dormant aspirations, their legacy. What do they want to be remembered for? Do they want to be just another senator? Do they want to just be another Florida governor? Or do they want to die a legend, forever written in the history books of the United States of America? Now we're on to the next one, ladies and gentlemen. Marco Rubio. I don't have as much faith in this guy. Honestly, I don't have too much of a faith in terms of governor. Governor, I keep saying governor. He's now Senator Rick Scott. But again, guys, call your local rep, because the House already has people. Matt Gaetz, for example, Florida man, has said that he will actually go out there and contest the election. So all you need is one. You only need one senator who is willing to put his balls or his ovaries respectively on the line. And what we are here for, guys, is pragmatism. We are here for stuff that works. I'm all for, the armchair quarterback, rah, 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 libertarian this, Republican that, conservative this. Guys, we are living in a world of action. And especially if you can't get up there on January 6th, don't just go on Facebook and scream to high heavens. Don't just go on the Twitters and start spamming a senator. You can do that, but make a phone call as well. Do everything in your power. Maybe you're jobless. Maybe you're this. Maybe you're that. Call until you are able to actually go out there and actually speak with a living senator. Go out of your way. A lot of the House reps, especially the small ones that don't have this huge contingency behind them, people like AOC or Holly or whoever, pick whoever you want, Dan Crenshaw. These people have kind of created, an Instagram-like following, right? They have a cult behind them. You want to go, like, if you have a senator or if you have a congressman in your state that's a little bit smaller, sorry for that, you want to go out there, you might actually be able to get them on the phone, guys. And if you live in Washington, D.C., it is your right to actually go to that person's office and speak with them. A lot of people don't know this. They aren't these mythical features, guys. They're just humans, just like us, and we are about pragmatism. So let's make the next phone call right now for Marco Rubio. I'm guessing I'm probably going to get a similar message here, but again, I guess we will see. We're looking at 202-224-3041.
If you would like to leave a comment about an issue, please press 1. To hear our office hours or location, please press 2. If you are interested in setting up a tour or requesting a flag, please press 3.
Requesting a flag?
Thank you for calling. Your thoughts and opinions are important, and we appreciate you taking the time. Please leave your comment after the tone.
Hello there, Senator Rubio. My name is... And I'm calling to ask for some courage. I'm calling to ask for you to do your civic duty, to fight for this republic, to fight for our freedoms, to fight for the greatest nation in the history of the world and human history. I'm asking you, as a man, as a patriot, as a leader, to go out there and fight for Donald Trump and fight for free and fair elections in the United States of America. Given everything that's coming out, video evidence, the corroborating witnesses, the thousands of testimonies under oath, clearly something happened here. Whether or not it would have changed the election and its outcome, we never will know. But what we do know is when there is fraud, especially at this level, we cannot in good faith and good conscience allow these electors to be represented in the United States of America. And I am asking you, in fact, I am pleading for you to go out there and fight for this president, for he has done a great service to this nation. And you can ask yourself, will you die just another senator, just another part of the history books, just another name on a piece of paper? Or will you die with a legacy of being the man who stood up against tyranny and died a legend? I really hope you take these comments to heart. I really appreciate...
10 seconds of
starting time left.
And I really appreciate your service. Thank you. All right, guys, and there's that, just like that. So again, nothing crazy, guys. I'm just asking you to make a phone call, okay? So contactsenators.com. We might do this again on Monday. You know what? We might just make this a daily thing. Every single podcast, or maybe every other podcast, so it doesn't get stale. But basically, go out there, contact your senators, rather, House and Senate, and make sure you are going out there and making sure that Donald Trump has the representation that he needs in order to win this presidency. With that said, guys, a little less action, a little more censorship. YouTube is now actively removing every one of Trump's new videos. For those of you who haven't seen, YouTube's new terms of service have simply been pushed out there that are not allowing the President of the United States to have videos to fight back against what happened in this election. This is what we're looking at, guys. Donald J. Trump uploaded Georgia. Contact Governor Kempton, your legislators today. Removed for terms of service. This was on a couple videos. How can we expect to be able to fight back against this technocracy when literally the most powerful man on planet Earth can't even do anything about it? And yet we're supposed to fight back? We're supposed to be the ones who are fighting against censorship? Now, of course, as a collective, we can, march in arms and fight back against this tyranny. But when the strongest man on the planet Earth with the largest, most powerful military is not even able to speak, how do we have any shot at this? And what I don't understand is this. Given these terms of service, did he not sign an executive order that said they weren't allowed to be overtly political? Is this not going in and actively attacking the political stage of the United States of America? I don't understand how this loophole is still being used. Trump set up the precedent that if they were overtly political, that they could be sued. Why has nothing happened? Maybe I just don't understand the law. Maybe the executive order isn't as far-reaching. Maybe it was simply symbolic. I don't know. But something needs to be done. This is an absolute travesty. On a lighter note, guys. Aliens. Now, hear me out, ladies and gentlemen. I don't think we're actually dealing with aliens here, but this is crazy. For those of you who haven't seen, and something was just posted just a few minutes ago, actually. Take a look. So this is from China. Now, this was about 4 days ago, right? December 23rd. Take a look at this fireball flying through the sky. Oh, no music. Like, what is that? What is that? And look at this. Look at the size of the fireball. It literally makes it look as if this is daytime. And crazy story, guys. This is a bit more local, but I was driving down the street in my county, or, on our highway, so to speak. It's just 2 lanes, but, you can drive fast, etc. I saw a giant green and blue light, and it literally filled the entire sky. It was pitch black outside. I don't know. Maybe a correlation. Maybe totally random. But again, this is crazy. I don't know what this is. Maybe someone can explain it to me a little bit better. I don't think it's aliens. I think it's, probably something military or something like that. But again, this is in the east part of China. It's China, guys. No big deal. China. Don't want to talk about China, especially with everything going on. But USA! Now we have an unidentified flying object spotted in West Virginia. This was posted about an hour ago. What the heck is this? What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? What is this? Can someone explain this to me? Look at this thing. What? Wow. I don't know. It looks a little bit different than the other one, but again, the projectile in the other video seemed to be going more across the sky, like right to left or left to right, where this one's kind of, more of an arched angle. But what is this? Maybe someone currently in the military? I never experienced anything like this when I was in the service. This is new to me. I have no idea what these are. But again, first in China, now in the US, is there any correlation there? What I saw in the sky the other day, any correlation? I don't know. It's just weird. It's weird. Maybe they're just testing, with the new revamps in terms of the military. But again, why would it be in China? Again, they're building their military as well, but I don't know. It's interesting. It is interesting and definitely thought-provoking. But in terms of thought-provoking, I was actually going to follow up on this story the other day, but I don't know. Something seems to be amiss. I don't really know what's going on. FBI confirms Anthony Warner was Nashville bomber. The FBI, oh god. So the FBI said it, guys, so we can everything's totally fine here, guys. Waco, Ruby Ridge, whatever, Epstein. Totally trust the FBI, guys. The FBI has confirmed that Anthony Warner was the culprit behind Christmas Day bombing in downtown Nashville. Come to the conclusion that an individual named Anthony Warner is the bomber, U.S. Attorney Don Cochran said, adding that Warner perished in the explosion. So they're saying that he blew himself up, basically. RV bomb. I don't know. Happened to be in front of the at&t building. Apparently there were outages for about 48 hours. But again, it wasn't like the bomb was inside the thing. It kind of gave me that, if you ever seen Fight Club, it kind of gave me the Project Mayhem kind of feel. In Fight Club, using Project Mayhem, the deal was you were never supposed to hurt people, right? Even when, and spoilers here, at the end of the movie, when he blows up those buildings, what actually ends up happening is, one of the characters, the narrator, is like, oh my god, you're going to kill so many people inside of those buildings. He said, all of our people. No one's going to be in the buildings when we blow them up. I don't know. I'm interested to see what we find. Maybe if this guy's manifesto ends up coming out there. Maybe something similar to the Unabomber. Maybe just a disgruntled worker. Not quite sure. But in terms of the actual story, it sucks. It sucks, man, because you can't, with everything going on, you can't trust the FBI worth a damn. So it's like, what really happened? We'll probably have no clue. Just like 9/11, just like Epstein, just like Ruby Ridge, just like Waco. We'll never know. We will never know. End up here with something that will probably get you pretty angry, but this is just insane to me. This is just cancel culture at another level. And I don't think any of us are surprised at this point, but take a look. This is by Richard Haninia. A psychopathic kid gets a video of a girl using a racial slur when she's 15. Holds on to it until she has chosen a college to get her admission revoked. The New York Times celebrates this reckoning. How many previous tyrannical regimes have gone after the children? So apparently this girl had said something that I guess was deemed racist. Maybe they just dropped the N-word or something like that. Who knows? Who knows what she said? But then they began using it to leverage it on social media to call out their peers for racist behavior. There is nothing worse. Honestly, there is nothing worse than being called a racist. That word is thrown around everywhere. And it destroys people's lives. I mean, take a look. People like Prince Andrew were willing to still continue to be seen with people like Epstein, who were brought on charges of being with 15 and 14-year-olds. Princes of countries were willing to still meet up with Epstein after he had been convicted in Florida. But God willing, if you're called a racist, people won't even, associate themselves with people like Tommy Robinson or Nick Fuentes because they've been deemed racist. Or Stephen Molyneux because they've been deemed racist. Or Lauren Southern. Or like, these people have been depersoned. Like Gavin McInnes. These people aren't even racist. I don't know, man. This is just a sad state of affairs in terms of the United States. And honestly, I just don't know where we're going to go from here. For those of you who don't know, this is the end of the episode. Plebeian Media, I'm going to be going on his show tomorrow at 1 o'clock Eastern, rather. I will put a link down in the comment section below for his YouTube channel. You can check him out. Fantastic guy, goes out there, actually did the filming in Washington, D.C. in terms of the Proud Boys and Antifa this last go around. Really awesome guy, does a great podcast. And the thing that I like about him that I think you'll like as well is he's pragmatic and he's honest. He won't go out there and push this stuff that's going to get you all rah and excited when there's no actual balls behind it. So I really respect him for that. I believe he was a former veteran. So again, check me out on his podcast. I'm really thankful for him having me on. I will be on there tomorrow. That is December 28th at 1 p.m. Eastern. I hope to see a lot of you guys there. Love you guys very much. Go out there and call your senators. Let's do it every single day. Just go out there. Just be fair. Like I feel the rage inside. Believe me, guys, I understand that this republic is worth fighting for. But if you just start screaming into the phone from the very get-go, they probably get thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of messages. If they happen to get to your message and the first thing you said, you better do this, you better do that, blah, 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 they're not gonna go through your message. Even if they are scum of the earth and you hate them to the hilt, even if you hate them, do your civic duty and go out there and simply just bite the bullet. We're here about being pragmatic. We're here about actually making change. We're not here for the rhetoric. We're not here for the dogma. Hell, we're here for principle. But to me, the only way we're going to see change is incrementally. So we have to work with what we're working with right now, guys. I'm just being honest. My name is Lucius Coal, the Sanity Stream. If you like this type of content, go down below. Like, subscribe, share. Of course, leave a comment if you think I deserve it. The Coal Factory and the Coal Train on our way to 1,000 Patriots strong. Thanks to people like you watching content like this. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Love ya. Peace. Coal Train. Choo-choo! Yeah.